Hi, my name is Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Ford Transit, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a Transit Custom 2 litre 320 EcoBlue Limited L2H1. It's an EU6 engine, so good for London. Done 6,620 miles, full service history, beautiful vehicle. Now I always say that I could use one of these as a daily user. Lovely vehicles to drive, plenty of room in it. This is a crew cab, so there's 5 seats in the front, there's 2 captain seats with the front armrest, 3 seats in the back, and then there's a partition and a loading space which is easily lined with easily cleanable plastic, so if you're carrying, I don't know, smelly stuff, or you don't want a cement mixer to hit you in the back when you're braking, then this is ideal. So it's perfect if you've got a business or just a big family and plenty of hobbies, then it's ideal, and it's a good looking vehicle too. So we've got front parking sensors, 5-spoke alloy wheels, this side protector, the door protector. We've got 2 doors here, power folding door mirrors. Also here we have these roof bars which just come up like so. They're not that easy to get back, just have to slot them in there. That's it. Got a reversing camera there. As I say, plenty of room, easy clean floor. The bulkhead there with a mesh across the window, so you can see in the back here, and then it's also ply lined here. A nice, if you're doing any work and it's raining, then at least you're covered, so that's a good idea as well, unless you're about 6'5", then it's a very bad idea. It's got the tow bar, well, it's got everything but the actual ball on the back there, so it's the mounting, reversing sensors there. And here we go. So plenty of room in the back, nice and comfortable, high roof, seats are lovely. Charcoal cloth with light silver grey cloth and kind of a pattern, or kind of it grips you sort of thing, stops you sliding about. 3 inertia reel belts. It's also got the Isofix rear child seat anchor points, carpeted in the back here. Lovely. It's a pleasant vehicle to be in. Then you've got these windows here, you just pinch those together and then that flips out, so you've got a nice vent too. Ideal, I suppose, if you've got animals in the car too. I'll just take you for a ride in it. It's going to be one of those days today. I was the last person at the garage with a set of keys, and it appears we can't find them, and I'm 30 miles away, so they're likely in one of my pockets, but that happens in the motor trade, and we all do it. So let's see what we've got. Where's the height and reach? There you go, height and reach adjustable steering wheel. You've got this little compartment there with a 12-volt power socket in it as well. Really well spec'd vehicle. You've power folding door mirrors. I was pressing them the wrong way. And you've also got here a heated seat, or heated driver's seat. Just take that out of drive at the moment. And we've got a service here, 17th of 2nd 2021, 15,992 miles, PJ Nichols Limited. We're in February there, and obviously the service receptionist there still right in 2020. and you know, like, I'd have to give that stamping probably a 4 out of 10 too, but there you go. So I'll just check that text. No doubt that's, oh no, it's not bad news. That's okay. Right, let's get going. So quite funny this morning. I set off at 6 o'clock so as I'd get here and have no problems, get it videoed quick before all the traffic, because a lot of I mean, it's a beautiful place, everybody comes here just to perhaps even sit, but this is a double car park here, and as you can see here, double car park. There was only me on when those two guys over there pulled up directly behind where I was videoing, and it's not my road. I thought they were just stopping for a chat, but they were going for a run. So I asked them if they were going to be long. As I say, it's not my road, so they've had every right to be there. And they were. So I moved. And they did no more then than walk over and start talking near where I was. So I had to have a word with them. I don't know. So it's lovely to drive. The good thing about the crew bus, you can actually get your seat a bit further away. The one thing I don't particularly like about transit, but wouldn't affect most people, is I don't feel like I can get far enough away from the steering wheel. But in the crew bus, there's plenty of room. In fact, I don't think my seat's all the way back. And one more thing, you'll not believe this, but I'm quite antisocial. I don't particularly like bench seats. I would never use it because I wouldn't have anybody sitting that close to me. I just, even when I go to the cinema, I always book the seat next to me so nobody can sit next to me. But that's more down to me. But thank you, Ford. This is ideal for me. Nice 6-speed gearbox, Ford gearbox, just as good in a van as they are in the cars. Say excellent level of equipment. We've got air conditioning. We've also got a heated screen. When I came to this vehicle this morning, it was all iced up. I had to shift this. I had to shift a Touran from in front of it, and I couldn't see where I was going in that. Got in the Transit, switched the heated screen on. Within a couple of seconds, screen's cleared, perfect visibility. This. Again, you kind of started with the person who stamped that book and wrote the wrong date in it to start off with, and you kind of get what you pay for, or to a standard. And we had this quickly. All we needed doing was hoovering out, and Lance was busy. So we took it to the local car wash. Lovely people there. But give them one job, all they had to do was hoover it. They didn't hoover in the back and clean the windows. And to a price, they do it for a very special price for us. And you can't expect much. But they've cleaned the window. It was cleaner. It was cleaner when they started, and it actually makes me think back about 20 years ago. My girlfriend was sunbathing, and she asked her daughter, who was then 6, to put suntan lotion on her back. And when I went round, in the middle of her back was a 6-year-old handprint that was white, and then a load of swirls which were red. So, having said that, Rebecca now has gone on to be a manager at a big accountant firm. But I don't hold as much hope for the valeters. Anyway, it's a lovely day, and so far it's I can't even tell what time it is. Oh, it must be 10 to 10. It's 10 to 10 and about 5 things have gone wrong, so we'll see. But this is going to be your company vehicle, or even, like I say, you've got a big family, football kit, hobbies, anything like that, all the stuff in the back, and this is just as nice to drive as a lot of saloon cars and a lot of four-wheel drives. In fact, if I had the choice of going somewhere in this or something with M Sport suspension and run flat tyres in, whatever those cars may be, I'd jump into this because it's far nicer to drive. It's just lovely. We've got cruise control as well. Cruise control's there. It's I wouldn't say it's complicated, but it's more complicated than it needs to be. Although the switch that basically is on in there, and then you can set plus or minus. You've got cancel and resume there. We've got audio streaming, good sound system, great speakers, and an apt record playing at the moment. Let me just turn it up. Let's just see. No, that's not really my type of music, but I heard it at the Vista Bar in Sorrento, and it stuck with me. I didn't quite get all the words. I think I think I picked on the words where I hate everybody else, and when I googled that, it came up with this record. So lovely day. I'm going to try and get some drone shots. It actually would have been nice round here, to be fair, but I have to plan it so I don't overfly the road or people, and also where I can safely pull the car off the road and land my drone. Which reminds me, on the roof we've got the roof bar carrier system, which folds down. Ordinary carrier systems that stay up all the time, if you're not using them, they're awful. They make a howling sound, and also, of course, they reduce your miles per gallon. So again, Ford, I don't think I've seen any other vans with that system. It always seems to be Ford who come up with things, who think of really good simple things which are just so beneficial. Again, the heated front screen, a prime example. With the bulkhead at the back there, like I say, any cargo you're carrying isn't going to interfere with the passengers. If you brake suddenly, It's not going to come shooting forward and brain somebody. And as I say, depending on what you're carrying, then what's in the back stays in the back. Always at a corner, right where this pothole is. It's probably one of my favourite colours as well, this. Great gearing, and I suppose bearing in mind, I'm not sure, probably got different shockers on the back here, but vans tend to drive better when when you've got a load in them. A bit too springy on the back normally. This isn't too bad at all. Absolutely lovely. See these, that's your control for fast forwarding and skipping tracks, and volume for your radio, and also your phone control there. That's a remarkable structure there. Looks like a huge pizza oven. That's wishful thinking on my part. Nice and slow around this corner. Even though there's a mirror there, I can never see. Another few seconds and we'd have met this chap. When Jeremy Clarkson says the last words that people hear before a catastrophe is, watch this. Now, I'm going to attempt to, I'm going to try and get some drone shots, mostly because the countryside here is absolutely beautiful, and you'll see what the van looks like when it's driving.